Coach, just right off the bat, we're just talking to Ryan Peters, and just your impressions of him. He's obviously drawn a lot of praise from Coach Morris and Coach Sticker. Just curious what you've seen in him.
He's done a good job. It's a big thing. It's a big spring for Orion, right? He's getting real reps. He's getting a chance to go show what he can do, and so he's capitalized right now, so we're impressed.
Just in general, the receiver room, what's kind of been your thoughts? What's kind of impressed you? What do you kind of want to see him work on? Just kind of an overall assessment of them?
We got to keep working. We got to get tougher, as a group, right? A lot of young guys who don't have much experience, and that can't be an excuse. We got to show up and be able to play at a high level, and so this is the improvement as far as being toughness and making plays. We've done some good things. Opportunities came. A lot of guys are rotating in. A lot of guys are getting opportunities, and so that's good to see. Guys are making plays. Just got to keep going.
There's obviously been some injuries. Lincoln, Dejan, Renard, they're all a little nicked up, so it's opened the door for guys to get opportunities. Anyone really jumped out at you that's kind of taking advantage of a chance?
I think they all have, because again, when those guys go down right now, it's huge opportunities for a lot of guys to step up, right? You could say Anderson stepped up, Orion stepped up, CJ, a lot of guys have stepped up, Donovan. So like I said, you just want to keep seeing guys being consistent and kind of keep making plays, and so we're taking the right steps.
What's the biggest thing you've tried to teach these guys about the air raid? Obviously, Renard has played in it, but a lot of them haven't. Right. What's kind of the biggest thing you're teaching them about what they need to know and what they need to learn to play in this offense?
It's a lot of stuff when it comes to that air raid offense, right? Again, you not be able to catch the ball. You got to be able to make plays. You got to understand spacing, understand coverage, and be able to get yak after the ball's in your hands. And so just that mindset to try and get your mind right and understand what it is. I think too often receivers try and play too soft, and that's not the mindset we have when we play air raid. So just the toughness it takes and what it brings and what it is to be a professional and get it done.
Who's maybe been the most consistent guy for you so far in your group?
A lot of guys have been consistent. Like I said, Anderson's done some good things. Orion's come along in a good way. Obviously, you like Donovan when he does some good things. Strip's done well. Lincoln, a lot of guys have worked on to be kind of consistent. Again, we just got to keep improving and be consistent with it.
What have you seen from Renard Bell, just coming in here first year as a coach?
I always joke with Nard, he's on a year hiatus, and so he took a sabbatical. So it's like, okay. The first day out a little rusty, second day a little better. Now he's getting back in his rhythm. He's an explosive kid. Can bring a lot to the table. So we're going to get back to his old form and even better. It'll be good to see on Saturdays.
I don't know if you're ready to answer this, but in an ideal world, how many receivers would you guys be playing?
Like I said, we rotate a lot of guys. I think when you rotate a lot of guys get experience, right? Obviously, you need your horses to win when it's time to go. But we're going to try and play a lot of guys, and so that's the biggest thing. The opportunities are there for guys to make plays, to get in the mix and play, and so it's wide open for everybody to go get it.
Is it pretty traditional in that it's two outsides, two slots most of the time, or is there a lot of room for versatility and moving that around?
There are a lot of versatility, right? So again, right, we'll definitely have two outsides, and then they said maybe two insides if we're in 10 personnel, 11 tight end. But again, we got guys interchangeable, right? So when we teach the offense, we want guys to be able to. So if we need to put Donovan in the slot, he can play in the slot. If he's play right or left. We're dual training everybody. So like I said, we can get the best four guys out there, so they don't feel handcuffed.
Just there's so much youth in the wide receiver room. We talked about Orion, Josh, Zion, even Drake Gowen. How much do you think that's going to help build the foundation? When a guy like Renard finally, after 35 years, graduates, how much is that going to kind of help build the foundation when you have the older guys like Renard and Lincoln teaching some of these younger guys?
And that's why that spring's been good, right? With those guys kind of getting healthy, right? It's been good to see the young guys get a lot of reps. Nard, a 7th-year senior. I'm like, Nard, you've been here since 18? I said, golly. We're always joking with him, but it's been good. Like I said, because again, a lot of guys get reps, and that's how I think guys develop. They get the opportunities to show what they can do, good, bad, and indifferent, right? So they get to kind of learn from experience. It's been good because the room is super young, and guys got to keep going, kind of keep building each other up, and kind of lean on each other.